Jesus Christ. In all of my years of doing my investigating work, I thought I've seen it all. I thought I've experienced the worst cringe there is, the biggest posers there have been, but yet every day, something new waits for me around the corner. Today, I don't know if most can bear this. This is not for those with a weak stomach, but we have one of the worst cases of extreme cringe that I've ever seen in all of my years in the car scene. And cringe transcends genders, doesn't care, doesn't matter. Male, female, whatever you want to be, attack helicopter, doesn't matter. Cringe transcends all. Today, we're looking at the cringe of the Subaru family, and today we're starting with the mother, Ash the cat. I think that's how you say it. We'll start with her, ladies first, but the male, he's not off scotch-free. We'll be tracking him down and coming for him. It's not his time in front of the judge yet, so let's take a look at the evidence and let's send it to the jury. AKA you guys are the jury. Anyways, Ash the cat. You guys have definitely seen her. I've seen her. I didn't know who it was. I didn't know if this was like a thing or something or a joke, but let me play the clip that you guys have all seen.
Is that a Subi? That's a fucking Subi, dude. Hi! Oh my god, hi!
We've all seen the clip. And after this, Subi prices plummeted. Everybody was trying to get rid of their Subaru. Nobody wanted one. Luckily, mine had already burnt to the ground, and it was a good day for me. When I saw this video, I was like, whew, Jesus, I don't got to worry about getting rid of that car no more. Whew. Subaru owners, some say worse than Jeep owners. That is yet to be determined, but hopefully this case study that we'll be taking a look at will point us in the right direction. So I did a little deep dive, just a surface level deep dive. I don't want to turn my brain to mush anytime soon. I can only take so much, but scanning the profile, there's a few different types of videos on her page, at least on her Instagram. I'm not going into every link there is on her link tree because half of them, I would say more than half of them, it's all just ads. It's all just brand deals that she does. And a lot of them are ones that just spam every content creator's inbox. And most people don't just do them because they usually just exchange parts for free. Maybe you get like $100. But personally, for me, if they're offering me to make a shitty reel for $100, I just pass up on that, which is, most of these are probably about that. But I mean, I've never seen so many links before. This is a lot of links. Anyways, yeah, so I was not going to do a deep dive in all of her accounts because, to be fair, I can't find all of them. I mean, there might be some in here, but I really don't care. I'm sure her Instagram and her TikTok are about the same. So her Instagram, I'd say there's 3 or 4 different types of content, okay? And we're going to be taking a look at the one that everyone hates, which is the yelling out of your car like a maniac. There's, of course, the brand deals. There's learning how to drive stick. And then just like random shit, you know, maybe like skits and stuff. But we're going to be taking a look at the hanging out your window, yelling out your window at random drivers and, you know, trying to fit in with the car scene ones. So let's take a look at that first clip again.
Is that a Subi? That's a fucking Subi, dude. Hi! Oh my god, hi!
Oh my god. Like, okay, like, dude, when I was a Subi owner, you know what I would do? You know, you're cruising along, you see a Subi, you do the, you know, just like that little white boy smile. And then, you know, you give him a little peace sign. That's it. That's all you do. You don't, I never did do this. Like, sticking your arm out the window might be one thing, you know, give him the peace. Yelling, oh my God, at just like a generic STI. Like, Jesus Christ. The comments, man. The comments are where the comedy's at. Selling my shit. Who wants it? $2 or best offer. I'd deploy my own airbags. The secondhand embarrassment. Holy F, this is so cringe. And then just plenty of people just not happy with it. Not happy with it. And to be fair, I mean, I think we can all agree there's some level of cringe here. Maybe it's self-aware. Maybe it's not. If this was a man, it would be just as cringy. Like, this has nothing to do with gender. If there was a male here, it would be just as cringy. Also, a lot of people have pointed out in their comments, why does she have a baseball bat in her passenger seat? Like, there's always a baseball bat. Hopefully we see it throughout all the other videos, but I've seen it a number of times already. Let's take a look at another Subi encounter she had. Okay, I paused it a little too late there. That was a little bit more normal, you know, wave, hey, you know, that's a little bit more normal instead of, ah, as they're driving by. That's a bit more normal. What precedes that is less normal though.
Subaru's waved at me fast! He waved at me fast! I have chills! Ah!
Okay.
He was like waving. I'm gonna cry.
When I saw this, I thought for a split second it had to be fake. Like it has to be an act now. At this point, maybe she's going a little bit too far. I still don't think so. You'll see more. I don't think so. I think this is genuine.
People always give me so much fucking hate for hanging out the window, and they were hanging out the window first.
I highly doubt they were hanging out the window. Like you in the first clip, you're damn near hanging out the window. If we take a look here, I mean, she's almost sticking her head out the goddamn window like a fucking dog. Okay? I'm sure they might have just thrown up a peace sign or something, but I highly doubt they're fucking hanging out the window. Maybe we could pause it and see. Yeah, they're just giving like a wave. I think I see an arm sticking out. I don't think their whole body is sticking out. They're not trying to pull a hereditary move here. So there's a little bit of exaggeration on her side. It is also really hard to talk with her screaming in my ear.
And they were hanging out the window.
Cap. Stop the cap. We just proved it. They were not hanging out the window. If you have another camera angle, I would love to see it. But based on the evidence you've provided to the court, I would say they are not hanging out the window, and you are overreacting a little bit. God, imagine if she had a fucking Jeep. Jeep waving, man, dude, she would fucking explode. God damn. All right, let's take a look at the next one. Red Subi sees me and gives my Subi a rev. What? Red Subi sees me and gives my Subi a rev. That doesn't even make any fucking sense. All right, I'm sure she's losing brain cells. Let's take a look. I need to delete any content I've ever had with the Subaru. I just need to distance myself from this crowd. I'm really just like happy that the car is, like I said, already gone, because going through selling the car right now, like I wouldn't want to put it on a test drive. Imagine driving your Subaru around and then you get yelled at like this. Imagine you're with your girl and you get yelled at. Oh, that's going to start a fight. That might start a fight right there. I highly doubt he heard the dog shit straight pipe Subaru too. I just highly doubt he heard it. He was already long gone, you know. This sounded better. The yelling is just unnecessary. Like, I mean, you could do whatever you want, but I mean, people are gonna critique you on it. You know, if I was yelling in my videos and screaming, people would say there's something wrong with me too, as they should. It's just like overly excited. Like it almost feels like put on. Like it's like they're trying too hard. What are the comments on this one? This is worse than Jeep owners. She's acting like she's never seen another Subaru on the road. Bro, chill, it's a Subi. This is cringe as F. Please delete your account. Yeah, they're not so pleasant. But wait, there's more. Let's take a look at some more. This is kind of like, okay, so like, I don't want to accuse someone of like not having car knowledge there. I guess everyone has different tastes, but let me know your guys' opinion to this clip.
That's my future husband. That shit sounds so good, dude.
Yours sounds really good too.
Thank you. Thank you. I was like, sheesh. I just had to tell you.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
If your thought was that sounded like dog shit, then you'd be you know, in the same fucking wavelength as me here. There wasn't a single good note that came from that goddamn drop top Camaro, and nobody in their right mind sees a drop top anything and gets excited. Nobody. I don't care who you are. It is fucking widely known that in the car scene, drop tops are pretty much a huge thumbs down. Unless it's like a Miata or an S2000, nobody likes drop tops. If they have a coupe version, you better get the fucking coupe, or else nobody gives a shit. Like a drop top Cobra, nobody, like, I mean, they're okay. At least it's a Cobra. Drop top Mustang, drop top Camaro. Thank God they don't make drop top Challengers. Oh my God, that'd be rolling eyesores. Drop top 350, don't even get me started. But a drop top 4th gen just seems like it's in my own opinion, it just seems like you're just trying way too hard. I could be wrong, you know, maybe she genuinely thought that sounded good, but let's listen to it one more time. I could send this to one of my Camaro boys, and he would probably say that sounded like fucking shit. Like Camaros, LSs in general, they're hard to make sound bad, but that one sounded just like a fucking truck. That sounded like a straight pipe truck. Didn't sound good at all.
That's my future husband. That shit sounds so good, dude.
Yours sounds really good too.
He's lying through his teeth. He's lying through his teeth. He's just trying to get them digits. He's just trying to get them digits. Hey, I gotta respect the hustle, but oh, you're lucky your face ain't in this clip, man, because, oh, God, it wouldn't be a good look for you. Yeah, drop top 4th gen? I don't know about that, but let's see if I'm wrong. Cringe AF, you sound like a mom trying to fit in with her younger generation. Sounded like shit. I hate you. Okay, that's a bit harsh. Okay, it's at the end of the day, it's just it's an Instagram post. Like, relax, but jeez. I think most people would agree that Camaro sounded like shit. But we have more evidence. Let's keep investigating. Proud Subi girl. I am a proud Subi girl. He.
Oh my god, I see a freaking Subaru.
That was the whole clip. I could understand why this one didn't perform as good as the other ones, because you didn't scream like a child who got a couple Robux on Roblox. I could see that. So she's starting to mellow out. She's starting to mellow out. Immediately put my Subi up for sale after this. I want out of this community so bad. Yeah. It's just like, honestly, Subaru boys are down bad right now. Don't worry, this is only part 1 of the Subaru car scene cringe. There's a second content creator out there, well, I'm sure you all know who it is, who is just as bad, but we'll talk about him on a later date. For now, let's focus on her, and this is just...
Oh my god, I see a freaking Subaru.
That's a bit more normal, though. I will give her a pass here. That's a bit more normal. Her car still sounds like I'm just farting inside a fucking giant tin can, but this is a bit more of a normal reaction if you see a car similar. This one she'll get a lesser charge for. This will be a lesser charge for sure, but let's move on.
BRZ, that's a sick BRZ. Hey! Let's go!
That sounded like a fucking Dyson. That did not sound sick. That did not sound good at all. That sounded like a goddamn Dyson. It has transcended from STIs and WRXs to now just BRZs and normal Subarus. So it's getting worse. It's contagious.
Oh, hey! That shit sounds good! That sounds good!
It did not sound good. Oh, God. I mean, I guess if she thinks her car sounds good, then she would think that might sound good because he's driving around in her car. She might even be deaf, honestly. But I mean, from her driving around in her car, she might be deaf by now. That might explain all the fucking yelling. That honestly might explain it. She's yelling so much. Oh my God. We're cracking the case. See, this is why we do this. We're cracking the case as we go. We just hit a major breakthrough right here. The reason why she yells, and come in closer, okay? The reason why she yells is because she's driving around in a shitty straight piped STI all day. Her ears have had enough. They don't want to hear it anymore. So they're exiting her head. They're just gone. Her brain's shutting them off. So her lack of hearing is why she thinks all of these shitty sounding cars sound good and why she has to yell. It's making more sense. The evidence is starting to line up. We're not done yet though. There's still more. Maybe we will get another breakthrough and the whole puzzle will just come together. Not me curbing my Subaru STI. Why would you post that? Like, why would you post? Let's take a look.
Go nice and easy. I just hit the curb. I think I hit the curb on that.
I've never seen somebody celebrate smacking a curb. Like, it's happened to all of us. It's happened to me. Hell, I kissed the curb in my McLaren with my carbon fiber wheels. I repaired it, but I did do it. It was just a light scuff. You know, it's easy to repair carbon fiber. It's not hard at all. Didn't take me a day or anything like that, you know. Took me a day and a half. Regardless, it's happened to all of us. You know what I'm not going to do is post it online and let everyone know that I made an oopsie for the memes. And then dance cringily to it. I like how she said she's gonna go off or like just drive off like softly and just proceeds to fucking bounce around as she drives off the curb or something.
Oh, I can go nice and easy.
Maybe don't take driving advice from her. I know that's like a big thing on her channel, is like teaching people how to drive stick and stuff like that. Maybe you want to take it from someone that's been doing it for years, maybe even decades. But that's just me, you know. That's just me. Maybe someone that doesn't drive over curbs. Maybe. All right, we got a couple more. I'm about to clock out for the day. This is getting painful. Mustang GT didn't want the smoke from the Subi STI. Pretty sure Mustang GT would destroy that thing in 4th gear. Pretty sure. But let's take a look.
This Mustang. Oh, and it's a GT.
Ah, God.
Oh, this
The Ricer flyby. It's like the mentality of a 17-year-old.
GT wants nothing to do with me.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't waste the gas on an STI. I honestly wouldn't in any of my cars.
Ashton Cat and the Subi STI, not today.
Nobody's scared of it. They're just scared of the attention that you're gonna bring. You know, the cops miles away are gonna hear this shitbox just bouncing off red line because she probably can't shift all that fast, and they're gonna come real quick. And he's gonna get caught because he's gonna be the one actually speeding. This thing, as it tries to get up to 60, you know, it'll get there eventually. I don't know what the 0 to 60 is on the STI, but it's quick. It's quick, but it ain't flying like no Mustang. It ain't flying. God, the Ricer flyby, the revving, ugh, that's just something every 17-year-old does when they get their first Honda. They just start revving at people and doing Ricer flybys. Trust me, I did it when I first got my license at 18 in my V6 Mustang. Not at I don't know how old she is, but not in the STI. Who would have won though? Who do you guys think would have won, the STI or the Mustang GT? You know, keep it a buck. Let me know down below. But we've got one more piece of evidence, and then we will close out this case.
What's up? Subi brother? I don't even know if he saw me, but what up?
Why would anybody post this? Like, I'm losing reasons and words. Oh God, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. I just don't get like the thought process behind posting a 5-second clip of you desperately trying to get another Subaru's attention.
I don't know if he saw me, but what up?
Like, I want to know the thought process. I genuinely want to know the thought process. What's the thought process? Like, showing people online that you're cool with them? Like, you know, what's the thought process? Like, I get the reason why we're not looking at her manual driving clips and her other stuff, like her other content, is because there's some reason behind that. I don't care if she doesn't know how to drive stick, and I don't care if she might not be the best teacher, but there's purpose to those videos. I didn't watch every single one, so there might actually be good advice. I'm not going to sit here and just say that it's all garbage. But I just don't understand the purpose behind a clip like this. Like, I don't understand, other than it just being pure cringe to everybody in the car scene, probably even the guy in that car. I just don't understand the point of this clip. And that's why I soloed out, like, these clips in particular, was just like, there's very little purpose other than them just being like pure cringe. And I know they're not intentional, just because like she does get a lot of hate, and she even mentioned it in one of the clips, saying how people make fun of her all the time for her hanging out the window and yelling at cars, because it's something like a 15-year-old kid would do. You know, the people that are going to like the Taylor Swift movie and are out of their seats screaming and shit like that? This is the same behavior, but in the car scene. This is exactly the same as all of those weird cult people. This is the same thing. Based on the evidence we took a look at here today, personally, I feel like it's a combination of things. One, this might be her first like sports car, first real sports car. And as a lot of people do when they get their first real sports car and they become a part of the car community, they make it their whole personality. Same with people that get motorcycles. Motorcycle people aren't, you know, special either or anything like that. It happens with a lot of people, but it becomes their whole personality. But that, and since they're just new to the car scene in general, at least from what I can guess here, I would assume that's the case, because once again, nobody is hyping up the drop top fucking 4th gen Camaro, except for this person. But yeah, I think being new to the car scene in general, just might have something to do with it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, people want to join the car scene whenever. They act like it's something like cool, and it's really not. It's a lot of bullshit if you ask me. There's nothing more miserable than your car that just keeps breaking on you, and then you try to fix it and it just keeps breaking on you, and then you just keep trying to fix it and it keeps breaking on you, and then your wife takes the kids and leaves you, and then all you're left with is your dog, because you just keep trying to fix your shitbox car so you can relive the good times of when you were younger. But those times are long gone because you're not young anymore, because all of your time has been wasted fixing this shitbox car. That's pretty much the car scene in essence, at least if you want to look at it from a wider perspective. But yeah, I would blame it on being newer to the car scene, just kind of making the car her whole personality. I mean, it seems to be working. She's getting brand deals, so that's whatever. But that doesn't excuse you from being cringy, and the comments definitely are letting her know. This is not a video to go send hate to her or anything like that. Not every single clip we looked at here was cringy, but if you're a Subaru owner, STI owner, WRX owner, just this is your people here. This is the mother of the STIs. I guarantee when people think STI owner, this and the other person that I'll be making a video on here very shortly, those are the two people that come to mind. Anyways, my sentence for her: don't let her window roll down. Keep it on lock. Child lock that shit. That way she can't climb out of her window and yell at people anymore. And it'll be a 10-year sentence. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought. Is it as cringe as people are saying? Let me know down below. Anyways, subscribe, and until next video, peace.